Hey, welcome to my channel. I'm Amy. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's going to be a different kind of video. So if you're newly subscribed, this is the first time that I'm doing something like this. Normally I talk about beauty, skincare, and project panning and sprinkling some book content here and there. But today I'm going to do my very first refresh, reset my house, clean with me kind of video. Let me know, do you usually clean your house before you go out of town or after? I'm really someone who really likes to clean my house before I leave so that when I get back, things are fresh and clean and I don't have to stress myself out. And I did that this time. My family and I were on a 5-day trip. We drove to Missouri and we drove back. So we were gone for a long time, and I had someone here taking care of my puppies for me or for us. And so while they were here, they did a good job of cleaning up, but it was still just not to my level of clean. So I felt like I still had to clean when I came home. So I'm gonna give you like a before picture, some pictures that I will post that show what the house looked like when we got home last night. It was a mess and I was so tired and I really didn't even care. I knew that I would tackle it the next day. And then you're gonna come along with me as I get it all back to my level of clean, at least in the middle of a move. So if you like cleaning content and packing content, I will be sprinkling a few of those in. And unpacking and decorating and all of that once we get to our new place. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video. It will be a little bit of like a voiceover kind of style, where I'm kind of explaining my thought process as you come along the mess. Okay, for the longest time, I had all of these necklaces and bracelets for my yard sale just kind of laying out on my counter. And I finally just had enough of it. And we're having the yard sale this weekend. So I put them all in this tray that I had from school. And so now they're all laying out flat so customers can come in and find them and pick what they want. Now it's time to clean the back window from fly guts and nose bumps, inside and out. Where we live right now is very, very dusty, so we gotta clean the inside and the outside. Here you will see Ruby's least favorite task, or one of them. She really, really hates the broom and the mop and the vacuum cleaner. So she was barking at me the whole entire time. I probably swept/vacuumed the kitchen floor about 3 times today. But we kept tracking things in, and I really wanted it to be nice and tidy. We drink bottled water. We recycle all of our plastic, so no judgment, please. The water where we live is very hard and gross and full of minerals, so it is not drinkable water. And probably the most fun for you and for me was I needed to change Abby's sheets and wash all of her bedding because our guest had been staying there, and it was, just needed to be cleaned anyway. And so Abigail is in charge of her own cleaning her own room and tidying it up, but I help her with her bed, and you will see why here in a second. It is shoved up against the wall, and so it's really, really hard to change the sheets, and it's really, really hard to change the sheets with your 70-pound Labradoodle there to help you. And my least favorite part of the day is cleaning off my dining room table, which is not normally like this, but since we're moving, I kind of have the area reconfigured. Abby likes to use this as her art table, and so I, in my busyness of life and getting ready for the art sale and getting ready for our trip, forgot to have her clean up her stuff, and so there's dried paint all over the table. Now, normally I would have her clean that up, but I knew that it was going to be really hard to do, and I wanted it to get done right. So she was in charge of cleaning the dried paint brushes, and I was in charge of cleaning the table off. And now for the part that I feel like brings all of the cleaning home, and you really start to tell a difference in all of the hard work that you've done. I love to vacuum because it really does just make everything look neat and tidy, and it makes me feel very, very relaxed. One way that I did discover to keep Ruby nice and quiet is to feed her. So during this time, she's not out because she's eating her dinner and she's not making a peep. So note to self, keep Ruby in her crate with some food. Now you can see another corner of my house where I have tucked away boxes that I have already packed and some packing materials. My OCD self really hates it, but we're gonna live with it. And I finally got smart and used one of my school crates to keep the dog toys off of the floor. It's gonna look so good. And here is what it looks like at the end. I feel refreshed, everything looks really neat and clean, and I'm really happy with what I did.